All right, y'all. Look, check this out. If you drink coffee, go get a coffee. If you got a water, you know what I'm saying? Get your water. Go on it. Pull up a chair and just listen, man. All right. This is one of those Pryoxis rants that needs to be said and needs to be heard, man. All right. And y'all know when I talk, I say real shit, no cap. All right. Respectfully, man. So, this is a message to EA, and I just want to say I'm not going to insult anybody at Electronic Arts Studios in Vancouver or at all, and I'm not going to curse in this video either, right? I'm about to come as clean as possible, but as aggressive as possible, okay? Let's talk about some things. First things first, the clinch. You know what? By a show of likes, hit the like button if you have been clinch spammed in EA Sports UFC 4. I just want to see a show of likes if you have been spammed by the clinch in EA Sports UFC 4 by somebody online. Hit the like button. Here's my question with the clinch. Was it game tested enough to know that it was too powerful? It was too strong for the aggressor versus the guy that is, on the offense? He doesn't have to worry about too much. He clinches. Well, can't you punch him when he clinches? Oh, yeah, sure you can. He's still going to clinch you, though. Only if you throw only strike that you can't get clinched through in boxing range is a cross. Literally. The only strike that you can't get clinched through is a cross. You can hit somebody with an uppercut hook, and they're like, yeah, that's cute. Let me get your back of your neck. Was there any logic between putting that in the game? What exactly was the logic when they was like, okay, let's put something that you can spam and essentially do for free with minimum punishment? Did they not learn from UFC 2 with the parries? Parries were extremely powerful and were free and were spammed. Did they not learn from that? Either there needs to be a clinch denial in the game, or there needs to be more vulnerability on being punched in your face while trying to clinch, right? Something has to happen. I know a lot of people want clinch denies, and I understand that. But I'm not going to jump into want to clinch deny. Just make people get punished if you punch them in their face. That's it. That's it. If I punch you in your face while you try to clinch me, how about it stops it? Or maybe you take a certain amount of more damage. And if there's a higher vulnerability window, raise it even higher. Because nobody walks up and grabs the back of somebody's neck and get punched in their face 2 times and says, I ain't worried about that. Give me your neck. Nobody, okay? Now, next subject, ground and pound. Ground and pound or ground and pound finish the fight ground and pound. Guessing game. If you can find me one person out there that's like, yeah, bro, I be reacting to those ground and pound strikes. Cap. Nobody reacts to ground and pound strikes. It's literally a guessing game. You have to guess either the strike is coming straight or is it coming round. You know, after it comes round, if the strike does go to the round with them throwing hooks, guess what? You have to guess again. Does it go to this side or does it go to this side? Guessing game, 50-50s. No. Now, let's talk about some things that should have been in the game. With the ground and pound. How about ground and pound elbows, ground and pound hammer fists? Did we just forget those aspects of ground and pound? Were those aspects not thought of? Were those aspects not like have any plan? Because honestly, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, those things when I highly doubt. I'm not going to say they're not because I'm not 100% sure. But I highly doubt ground and pound elbows and ground and pound hammer fists will be added into EA Sports UFC 4. Don't look forward to it because it probably won't be happening. And honestly, I don't know how many more patches we got left. So with the current state of the game and with these patches, it almost seems like everything is just a hot fix. Every patch is just hot fixes on hot fixes on hot fixes versus implementing things into the game. Everything's just straight hot fix. And these patches have been relatively small. For having to wait 3-4 weeks to get another patch, these patches have been very small in my opinion. That's just my opinion though. Maybe you guys think, oh, these patches are huge, but no. In my opinion, they're small. Very small patches, and everything's just hot fixes. Right? Now, what are some other problems with the game? Let's think, Pryoxis. Tracking. Tracking, bro. If you don't know what tracking is, let me explain to you, right? So tracking is basically a strike hitting you or landing, right? Now there's right tracking and there's wrong tracking. In the game, there's too much wrong tracking. Tracking that basically it's wrong. And let's say I throw a jab cross at you, right? Now, the jab you block, the cross you slip. But guess what? Tracking says, nah, you didn't slip. And it still connects my cross on your head as you're way over here. It still connects. Bad tracking. That happens way too often in the game. Right? What about when you duck and the hook still connects? That happens a lot as well. You pull back and someone slip hooks and that still lands. Why is the slip hook even in the game? Did we not learn from UFC 3? You guys remember UFC 3 where people used to go like, they used to be moving their head or they used to duck up. I think it was the duck uppers. Power, lethal. Did we not learn? Because now slip hooks are literally the exact same type of thing. It makes me question the game testing of this game. I honestly feel like we're playing a beta of UFC 4 still. And the beta that came out was an alpha. Like, bro, why? Like, why does this game have so many problems? Like, what is the overall problem with what happened with development of this game, bro? What happened? That's my question. What happened? Now, let's talk about some other things that I think they need to be addressed. My opinion, I don't know why they took away Fighter HUD for competitive gameplay, basically past Division 15. Once you reach Division 15, they take away the HUD. Well, you can't see your opponent's stamina or his health stats. Okay, I'm fine with you doing that, but can you indicate to me more that somebody head health is lower or indicate to me that someone's leg is lower? Not just these small little bruises. I need more indication that their head is hurting. I need more indication that they're at, a certain amount of stamina. Indicate me. Because in this game, it doesn't. And then on top of that, once the fight is over, UFC 3, once the fight was over, you could hit right bumper or L1, right bumper or R1, and you can scroll over and see, okay, let me see both fighters' health stats or health meters. You can't see those no more. They're literally hidden. So you go into a fight not knowing how much damage you did the whole fight and even after the fight. Where's the logic behind that? Where's the logic behind that? None. Next topic. Let me get some water for this one. So with the new patch that came out, EA decided to make it to where if you leave a rank match, you will now be penalized. Essentially, you leave a rank match, now you have a cooldown timer when you can search again, before you can search again. Why? Being a content creator, that's literally like gunshots to my ears. It's already hard I'm only searching in 2 weight classes. So if I want to fight, let's say I want to use Rafael dos Anjos, right? In the welterweight division. Well, Rafael dos Anjos is in welterweight. Now, in ranked, it goes welterweight and middleweight search together. So now I have to hope that I get welterweight. If I don't get welterweight, I either have to dashboard or quit the match. If I quit the match, I get that timer. I'm not sure if you still get the timer if you dashboard in the character selection screen. If you do, bruh. But being a content creator, it's already hard having to wait until a certain time of the day to try to do a fighter showcase or use a certain fighter. I hate the current state of ranked. Open up ranked, bro. People are talking about, okay, so what about the people that hide in a certain weight classes? How about you let that be known on a leaderboard right beside their name, the amount of times that they've used like their top 3 search weight classes, and in them parentheses you put the amount of times that they fought in that weight class. That way you see where this guy is really hiding out at. That's how you expose people. Expose them by showing just game stats. Hey, all this guy likes to do is fighting women's bantamweight. Okay, we'll say that he's fought 5,000 times in women's bantamweight. Chances are, every time he gets on this game, he's only searching women's bantamweight. Do it like that. Stop this. It's like, bro, imagine. Now listen, I don't want to get canceled, right? I don't need nobody out there trying to cancel me for hate towards women, because I have none. No hate towards women. I got 2 daughters myself, right? No hate towards women. But the current state of the game, with the game character selection, the women's weight classes is very stale. In women's flyweight, I believe that it's Valentina Shevchenko's weight class. Women's small weight, Weili Zhang. You won't see many other fighters besides maybe Weili Zhang, maybe a Rose Namajunas, maybe a Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And then we go to women's bantamweight. That's where you're going to find the most diverse picks. It's probably in women's bantamweight, because you got Cyborg, you got Amanda, you got Jermaine Duranami, you even got Ronda. You even what's her name? She fights. Megan Anderson. You got some dexterity there, you know, but it's still too stale, bro, because most people are going to go with Amanda Nunes, respectfully so. Right? You got to open up weight classes, bro. We want to search all of the weight classes. No one wants to come home from work and search up, get on the game, and have to wait an hour just to play, a certain weight class. Like, let's say if I come home from work, right, and it's 10:59, and right now it's currently lightweight / featherweight, 10:59. Well, at 11 o'clock, guess what? It's going to be the women's weight classes. Dang, now I got to wait an hour to fight, because I don't want to fight in women's weight classes. And then it goes to bantamweight. Well, I really wanted to use Gilbert Burns today, but nope, not today. Those 2 hours that you was going to spend on the game, nah, you ain't got to worry about those. You can spend that doing something else, because you won't be able to use Gilbert Burns in those 2 hours. You won't be able to use Kamaru Usman in those 2 hours. I don't understand the logic behind making everyone search in certain weight classes at a time. It almost makes me feel like that they're doing that because they know the player base is going to fall. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be hard to find matches. Well, if that's the case, sounds like a problem with sales and making people, and maybe not even sell, because this game sold a lot. Maybe the problem is keeping people on the game. There were so many problems when this game first dropped that resulted in so many people probably either breaking their disc, returning the game, or just dropping the game completely. And then there's going to be people out there that are going to look at Pryoxis and say, bro, you're doing all this complaining, but you still play the game. Because I love mixed martial arts, bruh. I love UFC, bruh. I want to play this game. I try to take the knowledge that I never did any type of training myself, but I spent time and time looking up, trying to find formulas and techniques and setups of realistic fighters and styles that they have, right? And implemented into the game, and I've been punished for it. Using realism will get you punished in UFC 4. Imagine a 10-year-old being on the top of the leaderboards. No disrespect to 10-year-olds, because he might be actually good at the game. But most of these guys that are at these real younger ages, or even grown men, all of them of all ages, guess what they're doing, bro? Cheesing. Walking up, grabbing the back of your neck, making you choose 50-50. Putting you on the cage, making you choose 50-50. What's a 50-50? Let me explain. So a 50-50 is basically a 50-50 chance that you get something right, that you get something wrong. Let's talk about some instances where it's essentially a 50-50. 1, You guys know when you're in back clinch, right? They have your back and they're clinched like this. And they have two options. They can drag you backwards, or they have three options, but both of the drags are essentially where you hold down both triggers, or they have the option to jump on your back with the backpack, right? So in order to deny that backpack, you need to be holding down right trigger or R2 on PlayStation. Now, if you're holding down both triggers on PlayStation or Xbox, right? You give them that backpack for free, completely. Now, if you're holding down right trigger trying to deny the backpack and they do it a back drag, you gave them that for free. And both of those things put you in the same position. So it's a 50-50. And the back sitting is a very powerful position due to the rear naked chokes. And now because of that, everyone wants a rear naked choke nerfed. The rear naked choke isn't the problem. If someone has hooks locked in and they have your back, that rear naked choke should be strong. It's there all day. The problem is the ability for them to get you into that position is way too accessible. That's the problem, guys. Let's talk about some other 50-50s. Ground and pound is 50-50. You have to either choose to block a hook, right, to frame the hook, or slip the cross. Your block ain't gonna last too long in the ground and pound. I don't even know why they did what they did to ground and pound, bro. Honestly, I don't know. Ground and pound is probably one of the worst aspects of this game. And it was something they added that was new. Imagine adding something new and thinking it was going to be something good, and it fails horribly. I've yet to ever hear anyone complain about UFC 3's ground and pound system. Nobody. Don't even got no elbows, no hammer fist, bro. Nobody complained about UFC 3 ground and pound system. Why? Another thing. A lot of you guys don't even know what this is. Negative grapple advantage. So you guys know when you're going against a guy, you're on the ground, right? And he denies your transition. Now, his grapple advantage meter goes up, but yours also goes into the negatives. So it makes your transitions even slower, and it makes his faster. So it's essentially a race to the first denial, basically. Why? First of all, grapple advantage should either be gone or take away negative grapple advantage, where basically your transition would be slowed down because they denied your transition. Don't do that, because then a lot of people get the grapple advantage and then they just hold it. Let me keep my same transition speed. Just make theirs faster. Simple. I don't get it. I really don't, guys. I truly don't get it. You know, if you guys feel the way I feel, just let me know in the comment section, man. There's so much stuff that I can go over on this game. It's just not coming to mind, bro. Like, I gotta be up in 2 hours to get my daughter ready for school, bro. I'm probably not even gonna go to sleep because I'm so frustrated. So frustrated with this game and just the overall BS that we've been given, bro. It's like you're punished to play this game. And I'm going to sign out with this, bro. This game is literally the equivalent to an abusive relationship, bro. And now, I'm not an abusive person. I've never put my hands on a female, never put my hands on, ever, never will, never, no. I'm good on that. But what I'm saying is I need you to get the same aspect. We get on UFC 4 knowing that our mental is about to get obliterated playing this game. But why do we play it? Because we love it so much. You love it so much, but you get on the game knowing that your mental is about to get blown up. Now, some people will like, nah, I'm good. I ain't going to get on it because I know what it's going to give me. And some people like me, and probably you watching this video, right? You're like, nah, man, I'm just going to get on and have some fun. Ain't no fun, bro. Don't get on ranked and be Division 20. Good luck finding a fun match. You're going to get guys that really want to win. So they're going to exploit the game. It's an abusive relationship, bro. I love playing this game. I stream this game. I try to bring a realism aspect into this game. But to what prevail? Because I get punished for it. Versus somebody that goes out and does cheese, clinching, 50-50s all day. And at the top of the leaderboards. Look at the top of your leaderboards, bro. Look at the top of your leaderboards. and tell me, are those guys actually better than you, or are they better at abusing the game than you? Last thing, to any EA developer that watches this video, and chances are they won't watch it. If they do watch it, they won't make it. What is this, 20 minutes in? They won't watch 20 minutes of this, bro. They'll shut me out, bro. I ain't trying to hear Pryoxis. Beep, Red X. And I don't care, bro. Because I speak for the community, not the developers. But I challenge any developer on this game to reach Division 20. I challenge. You can DM me on Twitter at Pryoxis, Instagram at Pryoxis, comment on my videos, and I challenge EA developers to reach Division 20 and actually have fun. Reach Division 20 and actually have fun. That's it. All right. I'm out, y'all boys, man. Tell me what you think in the comment section, your opinion or whatever, but I just can't, man. I just can't. I love y'all, man. Peace.